в минуту прощания. Могу ли я верить в ее обещания? Пускай рвется парус, пускай грянут бури, и тучи помчатся по небу лазури. Не страшно мне небо, не страшен мне ад, не страшно мне небо, не страшен мне ад. Волнам океана и в сердце волнением всегда отнесись. Я сумею с презрением их споры со мной, меня не страшат. Нет, 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 их споры со мной меня не страшат, их споры со мной меня не страшат. Ладья ли качает меня в океане, и слышу раскаты я грома в тумане, а молнии блестят и мчатся, сверкая. Пою я напевы далекого края. Все сладкие песни полны чудной силой, они все летят ко мне девою милой, и с ними не страшен мне сам океан, и с ними не страшен мне сам океан. Скажи же, колдунья, мне вещее слово, душа встретить радость и горе, готова страстать, и больше, чем бурю туман. Бурю туман, страстна жизнь не больше, чем бурю туман, страстна жизнь не больше, чем бурю туман. Страстна жизнь не больше, чем бурю туман.
Di tutte fedele il flusso m'aspetta, e molle di pianto la donna diventa, dicendo mio figlio, dicendo mio figlio, tradire amor mio, tradire amor mio, con latere bene l'alma in tempesta, i solchi soffranter dell'onda purezza, la terno ed il cielo i radi si dar, la terno ed il cielo i radi si dar. Con l'egida esplora divina di eventi non possono i pugni, la rabbia dei venti, la morte e l'amore sviarmi dal mar. Anna, 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 la morte, sviarmi dal mar, la morte, sviarmi al mar. L'agile prora che magi di vento, e sotto mi sveglio ai fischi del nembo. Ripeto fra i suoni, ripeto fra i suoni, le dolci canzoni, le dolci canzoni, le dolci canzoni del sesto natio, che i quasi ricordano dell'ultimo addio, e tu terraccendono le porte del cor, e tu terraccendono le porte del cor. Tu dunque risuoni la tua profezia di ciò che può sorgere dal fatto qualsia, nell'anime nostre non entra terrore. Non entra terrore. notte non entra terror.
One, Carlo Bergonzi, sound concentrated in the mask, lacking depth. I believe that Bergonzi's voice is broad and full of power, but he relies too much on mask resonance, which causes the sound to be concentrated in the mouth and nasal cavity. I feel this causes his singing to lack emotional depth and layers. While his high notes are powerful, they often lack natural transitions and a rich resonance. I find that his tone is focused and clear, but it overly depends on the frontal cavities, resulting in a lack of emotional expression. Especially in the high notes, I think his voice becomes stiff, with a lack of chest-voice transition, and the airflow is not fully released, showing insufficient breath control. 2. Enrico Caruso, strong dramatic expression and rich breath column. I feel that Caruso's voice has a massive presence and strong dramatic expression, but as he aged, his sound shifted more toward back nasal resonance and the back of the head resonance. This shift created a column of breath and powerful internal resonance in the high notes. I think this strength and resonance are very impactful. I find that Caruso uses powerful breath support and abdominal control to produce a deep sound. Especially in the high notes, his voice relies not only on the vibration of the vocal cords, but also on the strength of the breath column to drive the sound. I feel his vibrato comes from the soft control of the abdomen with a rhythmic and strong variation in dynamics. However, I think the excessive nasal and soft palate resonance can sometimes make the sound less clear and pure, especially in the high notes, which can sometimes sound thick or slightly blurred. 3. Georgi Nelepp, warm elegance and flexible resonance technique. I feel that Nelepp's voice has a pure, clear high register that conveys a very warm and elegant quality. I believe he focuses especially on the coordination of the front cavities, avoiding over-reliance on the abdomen, and uses a method of collaboration between the abdomen, chest, and head cavity, making his sound very approachable. I find that Nelepp's voice is not concentrated solely in the abdomen or nasal cavity, but utilizes multi-layered resonance cavities. Through the use of abdominal breath, front chest ribs, nasal soft palate, and the back of the head, he creates a very precise and flexible high note control technique. I think Nelepp particularly emphasizes for sure his posture and positioning of his resonance cavities, with his body adjusting to ensure that the sound flows from the front abdominal breath all the way through the head and back of the skull. I find that when he sings, his body adopts a slightly arched back posture, and when viewed from the side, his resonance cavities are optimized in 5 layers. 1. Slight protrusion of the front abdomen to engage the abdominal breath. 2. Front chest ribs, which provide stable airflow support. 3. Teeth and Adam's apple, helping to focus and clarify the sound. 4. Nasal soft palate, enhancing the warmth and roundness of the tone. 5. Back of the head and straight neck, creating the final resonance and projection of the high notes. I believe this 5-layer resonance cavity positioning is one of the outstanding features of Russian vocal technique, which allows Nelepp's sound to be not only clear and effortless, but also rich in layers. Unlike other singers, Nelepp's high notes are clean, with no mixed voice, a true hallmark of Russian vocal technique. 4. Mario Gilion, high notes purity and projection power. I believe Gilion's voice stands out for its purity and projection power in the high notes. His voice is clear and distinct, and he does not rely heavily on abdominal strength. Instead, he uses a natural diaphragmatic and breath control technique to achieve clarity and projection in the high notes. I find that Gilion employs a diaphragm-controlled high note technique where he does not solely rely on the abdomen, but instead draws in the breath, allowing the sound to project more naturally and evenly. I think his airflow moves naturally from the abdomen to the head cavity, making his high notes stable and effortless. I believe that his projection power and purity of tone in the high notes are more precise and vibrant than Caruso's. Gilion's high notes have a clearer quality, and his tone purity surpasses that of Caruso. Comprehensive analysis and comparison. I find that analyzing the singing styles and techniques of these four singers together reveals their unique technical qualities. Caruso and Bergonzi emphasize power and dramatic expression, while Nelepp and Gilion focus more on the clarity and natural flow of the sound. I think breath control and resonance layering are highlights in all their singing. Caruso and Bergonzi focus on dramatic expression and the breath columns effect on the voice, while Nelepp and Gilion employ more multi-layered and flexible resonance methods, making the sound more natural and clear. I feel that modern vocal techniques have evolved toward greater clarity, precision, and naturalness, and the different styles of these singers offer rich learning opportunities and insights.